All right, so we talking Nav. Nav was in a recent interview talking about TMZ and how TMZ would ignore him. He would jump out with all his jewelry out in prominent LA clubs, jump in his Lambo truck, and they'll just walk right by him, take no pictures, and he's just looking at them, waiting for pictures and waiting for that type of paparazzi coverage. And then he was recently on TMZ. I'm not gonna put the video up, copyright claims and all sorts of fuck shit. He was recently on TMZ and he was like, "Mama, we made it. Glad, thanks for the coverage. Just ecstatic to be on TMZ." And TMZ in the office, they're pretty much just laughing at him. They're like, "Oh, he's happy to be here. He's happy to get the coverage," when they know most celebrities are usually just trying to avoid it. And
Man, what the fuck is you talking about?
What the fuck was that?
I'm sorry.
The internet dogged him. The internet dragged him. Twitter dragged him for. In Toronto and in Canada in general, we kind of just like it was just so big. Like these niggas are just like, "Yo, that's so big, bro. Like, what are you doing? You have your hits, you have your shit going, you got your music, you made it and shit. You're doing what you want to do for a living, and you're just begging for paparazzi coverage. Like, once you get that shit, you're gonna realize that that's not what you want to have. You want to be able to live your life in peace. It's like if you're that desperate for the fame, it's just not a good look. This is not a good week or a good past month for these niggas making Canadians look bad. First Daniel Caesar with his stupid ass comments, and now Nav. Niggas is just dragging him, saying he's a cornball. Who the fuck is this guy? This guy is corny, this, that, and that. It's not a good look for this nigga. Not a good look at all. I've listened to, I think, one Nav song. He's one for one with me. He has one song. He had that song with Travis Scott. That's probably the only song I heard of Nav. That's a good song. I don't know him I don't know him as a person. I don't think I know people that know him. Possibly do, but I don't know. It's just not a good look. That shit's just corny. It's not a good look for the city. It's just so big. It's just, I don't know. It's a funny thing. You wanted that paparazzi coverage that bad. Like, there were stories of people calling the paparazzi. Even TMZ to this day says that there's celebrities that call the paparazzi. So it's not like it's just him alone looking for that coverage. There's celebrities that literally call people and say, "I'm going to be here, take all these pictures." And it's a lot of celebrities that do that shit. So it's not just him. He just was bold enough to make those statements like, "Oh, you guys don't cover me. You guys don't do this and that." I think if he went about himself of trying to be hidden, like if he stepped out of the club and he wasn't trying to be seen, and his security like huddled over him and he was trying to rush out and trying to be more low key, I think at that point the paparazzi would have been like, "Who the fuck's this? Let's see what's going on with this celebrity." Actually, I don't know how the fucking paparazzi moves. I think they know who's who and which name is what, and regardless of how you move, I think they're looking for certain figures and certain people to cover nonstop. Like, there's always certain people that is always on TMZ. It's the same people because they're looking for the same big celebrities to get those clicks. They don't want to they don't want to take pictures or waste their time interviewing someone that's going to get 0 clicks when they actually put it on their YouTube, and 0 interest when the shit airs on TV. So it's all about the clicks. And if you don't generate the clicks, you could be somewhat famous, but if you don't have that interest, and it seems like he's one of those people that have some songs, has some success in the music industry, but doesn't have that core fan base, doesn't have that universal fame. If someone says Nav, people don't. It's not like he has a 1-word name. Like, it's not like a Bryson Tiller, a name that he has like to be a successful 1-word name person, like a Drake or like a Godfrey or someone that just from one name. It's like you have to have your imprint big. Like, you have to be somebody to have that one name, and people just, "Oh, Nav, we know who that is," but doesn't have a big enough hit yet. Doesn't have enough presence in the media. Is not a big enough star. And the thing about celebrity and fame is like when you come out and you push yourself far enough where the masses kind of get an idea of who you are, that first impression is huge. And a lot of people that didn't know who Nav was, this is his first impression. I I don't know how people are going to take it, but it's not a great look for a first impression. That's not my first impression of him. I listened to his music first. So I got to listen to his actual talent before I gave a shit about his comments on TMZ. And as far as talent goes, he doesn't seem like he's a bad artist. Like, he seems like he's a pretty talented artist. I have heard one song, so to judge off of one song, it's not the best thing to do. But at the end of the day, hey, 1 for 1, nigga. 1 for 1. Just cut out the cornball shit. Stop being so beg. Keep your comments at a minimal. And I think you'll be okay. I think you just put up that music. You'll be alright. It seems like I'm just telling niggas to shut the fuck up every time I'm on my podcast. When I hear someone's comments, I disapprove. I'm like, don't talk. Shut the fuck up. Fuck out of here.
I need you to shut the hell up for the
But that's
immediate
not
future.
really, you know what I mean?